It's being called a freak methane accident. This is In Through the Outdoors, and I'm your guide, Jason Walter. One adult and two children suffered severe burns when their ice shanty caught fire due to what local anglers say is a known problem of methane gas trapped between the ice. On the morning of February 1st, 3 anglers were fishing on the Harriman Reservoir in southern Vermont when their non-insulated fabric ice shelter suddenly caught fire. A Give, Send, Go fund was set up for the family, identifying them as Joel Shepard and his daughters Kaylee and Emily. Local guide Logan Boyd came to the rescue, saying the dad and the girls came running out of the back of the tent. Their hats were melted down to their hair, their gloves and everything was melted off of them. He helped the 3 victims onto his four-wheeler and drove them back to their truck. He said they seemed to be in shock, but the girls' dad was still able to drive. The 3 victims were eventually moved to a hospital in Boston, where they received treatment for severe burns on their face and hands. Boyd said he'd never seen anything like that. White lips and all their hair was just gone. He told Meat Eater that he'd noticed a knee-high geyser shoot up from the ice when he drilled a hole earlier in the week, but on that day hadn't noticed anything more than a few bubbles. Wilmington PD said this is the first they've heard of methane gas being trapped beneath the ice, but during the course of their investigation, they received several phone calls from people who had been burned due to a methane fire. These incidents were reportedly witnessed over the last several years during the ice fishing seasons, adding that it's the first time a methane incident has been reported. Read the entire Jordan Sillers story at MeatEater.com. I'm Jason Walter, and that's In Through the Outdoors. You'll find more at ChasonWalter.com. Be safe, and thanks for listening. There are over 1,000 episodes of In Through the Outdoors now, with over 100,000 podcast downloads. Between Hoofsets is growing too, and coming soon, a new long-form radio and podcast called Walleye Radio, dedicated to chasing Walter.